Well, guys, stuff is going down in the world of Fortnite. Now, before I begin, I know not everybody watching this cares about Fortnite. Fortnite's a game that kids play and all this and that, but there's no denying Epic Games has a moneymaker when it comes to Fortnite. On consoles, PC, and most importantly, mobile phones, this game is killing it. But when you have a game or an app or a product on the App Store or the Google Play Store, there's a lot of standards and practices, a lot of yellow tape that you have to be careful and wary of in order to make sure your store is allowing you to keep your app in there. Well, Epic and Apple have started butting heads, and now Google is joining their fray. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of legal battle and a lot of legal mumble jumbo going on in regards to Fortnite starting tonight. So this just started popping up actually on the news. We're looking at it from CNET. It says Fortnite pulled from Apple and Google app stores. Fortnite maker Epic sues Apple after the tech giant removed the game. So this is talking about how earlier today Epic sued Apple. They threw a lawsuit today after the iPhone and iPad maker pulled Epic's hit game from the App Store over a direct payments dispute between the two companies. So, the main issue here is that Epic believes they have the right to include a direct payment service in the app, which essentially goes around Apple's payment system. Apple has certain procedures and protocols that give them 30% of a charge. They charge 30% of the take from app producers, iOS and stuff for microtransactions and direct payments. Epic was trying to essentially make it to where they can argue the fact that they want to go around that. So this is big, and now Google's entering this. But let's continue on reading about this because this is going to be a big lawsuit, guys. So Epic's lawsuit alleges Apple's become a behemoth seeking to control markets, block competition, and stifle innovation. Apple's bigger and more powerful, more entrenched, and more pernicious than monopolies of yesteryear, Epic says in the suit. Apple's size and reach far exceeds that of any technology monopolist in history. Apple earlier Thursday said it chose to remove Fortnite from its App Store because the game violated guidelines. Apple says it applies equally to every developer and that are designed to keep the store safe. I personally have experience with this, working with my buddy's company. He put an app in the iOS store, and they had a lot of questions and a lot of stuff that had to be clarified in regards to in-app purchases, payments, things of that nature, how ads would be working. So Apple's a big stickler with this. As a result, their Fortnite app has been removed from the store, Apple said in a statement, adding that it'll work with Epic to resolve the issue. Epic enabled a feature in its app which was not reviewed or approved by Apple, and they did so with the express intent of violating the App Store guidelines regarding in-app payments that apply to every developer who sells digital goods or services. So that is pretty much in line with their rules and stuff. Epic tried to be slick. Let's be honest. Epic tried to be slick with this thing. Just basically hoping, I guess, Apple wouldn't realize it. They even recently made a parody video mocking, I think, the 1984 Apple commercial. And basically insinuating that Apple's being a monopoly. But now we got Google info right here. Google cited rule breaking by Epic as the reason to remove Fortnite from the search giant's digital marketplace. Consumers can still download the game on Android phones using other app stores, such as the Galaxy Store for Samsung devices. So it's not completely unavailable. It says, while Fortnite remains available on Android, we can no longer make it available on Play because it violates our policies, a Google spokesman said. However, we welcome the opportunity to continue our discussions with Epic and bring Fortnite back to Google Play. Epic's suit marks a dramatic escalation in the debate between the two companies and by extension between Apple and a growing group of developers who disagree with how the App Store is run. Apple says it created developer guidelines to protect users to ensure equal treatment of developers. So it is definitely a touchy subject. I know they've had issues with basically how tight of a control Apple has over its platform, the 30% commission, that like for example, Epic, I believe, charges like 12% of fees to be in the game store, but Apple's doing 30%. That they're kind of pushing that the fact that Apple takes too much of a cut, and this is definitely an interesting topic, just because of how much money Epic has actually been able to make with this. Now, they did submit, and this was actually reported on their Twitter, their official Twitter. And we're going to look at this. Epic Games has filed legal papers in response to Apple. And if you actually come in, you can actually see, and this is all public. This is Epic Games versus Apple Inc. And there's definitely a lot of info if you want to tear into this a little bit more. So they're actually looking into this. See, fast forward to 2020, Apple has become what it once railed against: the behemoth seeking to control markets, block competition, and stifle innovation. So this is basically what was paraphrased in the thing. They're saying Apple uses a series of anti-competitive restraints and monopolistic practices. So this is some heavy allegations here. This is actually probably going to last a long time. This lawsuit is going to be for all we know, Apple could essentially win this case and some interesting things can happen, or Epic Games can merge out a big victor and come through with a huge win on this. This is going to be interesting to take a look at. But continuing on with this article, Epic proceeded its public fight with Apple with a series of high-profile moves. Company's first step was to offer a discount for its hit Fortnite Battle Royale game, which brings together up to 100 people, blah, blah, blah. So they did a discount. They announced discounts of up to 20% permanently on the console and PC versions of Fortnite, but opted to keep prices where they were for versions on iPhones. So essentially, it would be, I guess, easier and cheaper to do it through console. So they're pushing, they're kind of avoiding the mobile way. So currently, when using Apple and Google payment options, they collect a 30 fee. The up to 20% price drop does not apply, Epic wrote in a blog post earlier. If Apple or Google lower the fees on payments in the future, Epic will pass along the savings to you. So that is some pretty hardcore shade right there. In the past, they have had trouble with previous things, even on Android. I believe they encourage people to sideload on a different launcher app, the Fortnite app on mobile and stuff like these. So Epic Games kind of plays a little dirty back. This is going to be interesting again. I don't know. Could Fortnite be in trouble with this? I thought this would be interesting enough to talk about. I know a lot of you guys on this channel don't really care for Fortnite, but this does affect gaming as a whole, especially in general with Epic Games, with what they have. They don't just make Fortnite, but they also have like their own version of Steam. They also have their own, I mean, it's an app store essentially, and this might also affect the way games go to Google Play and iOS. So this affects gaming industry as a whole. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you're brand new. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.